Today what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into my first Ask Super live on Instagram. Ask Super is basically you asking the question, anything that you would like to work on, anything that you kind of are struggling with, and I'm going to answer it live. Now, this week, one guy, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry about that, asked me about training. So, when you train, do you stick on music and dance, or do you do drills or work on different parts of your body? So essentially the main question is, how do you train? If you're a dancer, whether you're a hip-hop dancer, ballet dancer, contemporary dancer, you're going to have an answer for that. It doesn't matter what style you do, still gonna answer it for you, all right? So first thing first, when you train, the first thing we're gonna talk about is structure. A lot of people don't necessarily know how to train. A lot of people struggling when it comes to training for a battle, for a competition, or whatever. The first thing you need to have is you need to have a structure in your training. Meaning that you need to know exactly what you're going to be working on, okay? You can't just go to, let's say for example, you go to the gym and you don't necessarily know what you're going to work on. You're going to work on your arm, you're going to work on your back, you're going to work on your chest or leg. So basically you just go to the gym and then say, okay, I like this machine, I'm going to try this. Or I like this machine, I'm going to try that today, I'm going to try that. It's not going to be an effective training. So when you train, what you want to do is you want to have a structure behind your training, all right? So you want to go, whether you go to the gym or you train from home, you want to know exactly what you're going to be working on. And that's how you're going to have an effective training. So when I say structure, I mean this. Trying to have maybe a warm-up, a core training, and a cool down. Okay, this is a structure. All right, so warm up, you're gonna start working on drills. All right, then core training, I'm maybe gonna go through different basic variation, and then warm down, it can be stretching. All right, so this is a structure training, not just okay, I'm gonna dance, and then that's it. All right, so trying to have a structure in your training. All right, I just gave you an example, but you can make it bigger or smaller. You can have a warm-up, you can have a core training, and you can have a stretching session in your training. So there's three things at the same time. Next thing, the one thing. The one thing is basically a concept that I got from a book called The One Thing. I think I got it right here. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. All right, so I'm not promoting this book. It's just a book that if you haven't read it, go and read it because it's amazing. So basically the concept behind the book is this, give you, it helps you be more productive in whatever you do, whether it's business, in your lifestyle, whether it's work, whatever you do. And you can apply that concept in dance as well. So it helps you be more productive in what you do. And the idea behind the one thing is this. When you want to be productive, you need to focus on one thing and one thing only. And this is how you're going to be able to be more productive in what you do. So let me apply that in business, and I'm going to apply that in dancing as well. So business, say for example, I have a business and I want to make £10,000. The one thing that are going to help you to do that is basically focus on marketing. All right. So what I'm going to do is every single day, I'm going to focus on that one thing, how to grow in terms of marketing, how to get more client through. All right. So this is the one thing I'm going to focus on every single day. All right. When it comes to dancing, now it's exactly the same thing. Whenever you train, you can have a structure like we talked about, which is good. But you also in your structure have, when we talk about this, we talked about core training. You also need to have a section where you're going to be focusing on one thing more than anything else, okay? So you can have three things on your plate that you're going to work on, but there's one thing that you're going to spend more time on, okay? And that's the one thing that you're going to be able to improve, essentially, all right? So in your structure, make sure you have your, like I said before, you can have like a warm-up, you can have like a core training, you have stretching, but you also need to have one thing that you're going to work on that day, which you're going to improve on. All right, so it can be anything like, I don't know, maybe I want to work on let's say isolation, right? The isolation is the one thing I want to work on today, and I'm going to spend more time, I'm going to spend an hour on that isolation training more than anything else. All right, let's say you have, I don't know, you want to practice a concept, so you want to freestyle practicing, okay, I'm going to work on concept using, I don't know, arm shape. Okay, this is the training that I want to have. I want to spend more time doing that. Focus on the concept. Or let's say you want to train different part of your body. Okay, so let's say, okay, today I'm going to focus on moving my chest and, you know, using my chest different ways and whatever. So this is the body part that I want to focus on. Okay, so there's different ways to do it. There's different things. It all depends on you. It all depends on your level of dance. It depends on your skills. So think about focusing on one thing and one thing only in your training. When I said that, again, I don't mean you're just going to train one thing from the beginning to the end. I mean that you're going to have a structure, but there's one thing that you're going to have during your training that you're going to spend more time on. And this is what the thing that you're going to say, okay, by the end of my training, I want to reach from here to here. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to go from here to here. That's the thing that I want to focus on. So this is the one thing. The next thing is track. Simple idea. You want to track your progress. Okay, again, I'm going to take an example of going to the gym. If you go to the gym and you train your arms, you don't know how much you lift, then you go back the next day, you go again, work on your arms or your chest, and you lift a different number, and you go again and you lift a different number, you don't remember what you lifted before, you're not going to be able to see your progress. So what you want to do is you want to be able to track your progress. How can you do that? Well, you can record yourself. You train, you record yourself, you say, okay, boom, right, my shapes are not really right when I do, you know, all these arms shape if I'm working on this. So let me see if I can go again the next day or, you know, the following week or whatever, go back on the arm and then make sure that my arms are straight, you know, when I practice. So this is how you track it. You can write it down, okay? Write down and say, okay, this week I worked on that. Next week I want to work on this and that and this and that, all right? So you can change every single time, but you want to be able to track your progress. Very important. And not a lot of people do that. A lot of people just go training, they don't know what they're going to be working on, and the next day they go, they don't know what they want to be working on. So you want to be able to track your progress and be able to say, okay, I went from here to here. And you can see, it's easy to see for a dancer because you go, you record yourself and you can blatantly see, so, okay, good, boom. All right, that technique worked really well. Maybe I need to dive deeper into taking more risk or anything like that, okay? But you need to be able to track your progress and see your change in terms of improvement, all right? So you want to go from A to B to C and then, level 1 to 2, 3 and to level 10, all right? So this is what you want to do, all right? Track your progress. So these are the 3 things that covers in terms of training. Last thing, which is very, 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 very important for you if you want to grow as a dancer. Get a coach. I always say that, I'm always going to say, you want to get a personal coach, somebody that's already there, somebody that did many competition or somebody that are on the level that you want to get to, all right? Get a coach and ask them, how did they get there? What did they do? How often do they train? How do they train? You want to do all of that, all right? Get a coach, somebody that's going to take you to the next level easily, all right? I also do coaching if you're interested. If you can go on my bio link, click on my bio link, and you can register, and I can have online tutoring. If it's not me, anybody else, okay? I'm not trying to sell myself. I'm just saying to you that trying to get a coach, all right? If you're interested in working with me, training with me, then no problem. Go on the bio link, click on my bio link, and then, yeah, you're going to be able to get some like online training with me, wherever you are in the world, because it's online. So wherever you are in the world, we're going to be able to work on one-on-one, and I'm going to be able to, get yourself to the next level. But if not, then go see somebody else, go and see somebody that works or train next to you in your town or whatever, and trying to get coaching from them, all right? Very important, get a coach. That's going to help you to take yourself to the next level, all right? So I hope you enjoy this. If you want to watch this again, a replay of that, you can go on my Instagram, or you can again go on my bio link. I'm going to have all of this basically breaking down on a PDF form. So you're going to be able to read all the breakdown, and also you're going to be able to see the video again. All right. So you can put it on replay again and 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 again. All right. So this is it. Remember, if you have any question, just send it to me, personal message. I usually respond to everybody unless I'm very busy. If I haven't responded to you, then I'm really sorry. but send me a personal message. Tell me what you want to talk about. It can be dancing, it can be business and dance related, anything it has to do with the world of dancing. All right, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to answer the question the best way that I can. This is the way I usually work. I'm just trying to break down, not just giving you a yes or no and then that's it. I'm going to try to bring you a bit more value than anything else. All right, so make sure that you follow me, get your notification on, because I'm always going to be posting some stuff. Also go to my bio link. I have music for free to give out. I have some tutorials to give out as well for free. I have some dance tips as well to give out. So just go on my bio link, click on my bio link, register. It's completely free. So you haven't got nothing to pay. All right. So I hope you enjoy this. Super Malcolm, I'm out. Peace out. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Super Malcolm, and on Instagram as well, Super Malcolm. Hope to see you soon.